are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini in the and the Bulls will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And here comes their veteran leader. He has been through the battle, guys, and there are plenty of expectations this season.
Yeah, and there should be expectations. This guy's been around a long time, knows the systems, knows the players. Everybody's going to have to believe in him for this year to be a big success.
Yeah, David, there's just no substitution for experience, right? This guy has played so many snaps. He's seen it all. No doubt they need him to play at a high level.
He looks that one in nicely. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking for room, it's Dixon. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. The Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
First down and 10. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Peace. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Second and short now after that completion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Bulls have it with a first and 10. He's looking to throw it. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking left. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulls. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap, it's Dixon. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Used the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
First down, Illinois.
Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Burden. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Absolutely perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got 4 guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw, it's Burden. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
First down, Illinois.
Off play action on first down. They're trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down for the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arizona is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Tucson for some time. They're up by 17 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He smashes his way through again. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
The Bulls are on the move. The pull and throw off the RPO. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Dixon. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Gets it out quickly. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Burden. He makes the connection. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. He wants to throw. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Now from inside the red zone. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Illinois! What a catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On target to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Peace. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, give on the inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he muffs it. It's loose.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Burden. He's right on target.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Kramer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They move the tight end all over. They'll ride the hot hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They want to just keep throwing it. Using the quick game. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Tucson for some time. They're up by 34 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. On the run, it's Dixon. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's John. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Trying to move them on the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. To the air. It's Burden. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illini! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
24, South Florida, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Bulls want to move quickly.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Wants to throw. It's Burden. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Coming after it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? To the air, it's Burden. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet blowing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. A quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. 3rd down play from the gun. He finds his man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.